going on, aliens? I'm Mike Rosa, and today I'm going to take you through a full legs and upper ab workout with me. We're going to be doing this in the gym, so you need gym access for this specific workout. I'm going to be showing you every set, rep, and rest period per exercise, and we're going to be showing every single set so you can see I'm pushing myself, and I want you guys to push yourself too. Let's get after it. This is a new workout series I'm doing, so I hope you like it. Leave a comment about what you think. Let's get it. We're gonna get right into this workout, and the first exercise we're gonna do is the high bar squat onto a box. We're gonna be doing 7 sets of 2 repetitions, and the rest period is gonna be 1 minute and 30 seconds in between your sets. Now we're gonna be utilizing a tempo of 0-3-0. So what that means is there's no count coming down, just come down like a normal squat, and then when you get on the box, you're doing a 3-second count. So that's gonna be a 3-second pause on the box, and then you explode back up. And you're doing that tempo every single repetition, so 7 full sets of 2 reps with that tempo being utilized. And make sure you take advantage of that 1 minute and 30 seconds of rest in between every set so you can maximize every set and use as much weight as possible. I want you to be using a weight which is about RPE 7, and what that means is you have about 3 reps left in the tank every single set. So you're not going to maximum effort, but in this exercise we're focusing on pausing on that box and working on exploding off the hole and getting rid of the butt wink from the squat and just getting a more explosive and strong sturdy squat. So that's the point of this exercise and why we're doing the high bar variation instead of low bar if you're used to doing low bar for more strength. Now let's get into these sets. So the first 2 sets I did 335 pounds. It felt pretty easy, so I'm going up in weight, going to 345 pounds, and then we'll analyze from there. I'll do at least 2 sets with this weight, then we'll see if I can go up again. And I also just want to clarify for what high bar means. What that means is the bar is going to be resting above your traps. So it's going to be right about here versus a low bar position where it'd be below your traps. I want the bar to be above your traps, and the reason we're doing the high bar variation for this exercise is to avoid that chest caving over, and it'll get you a more sturdy positioning, which will transfer over to a stronger squat in general. No limits, aliens. I'm going up again. 355 on the bar now. I want you guys to understand the importance of the box height. You want your box to be just below parallel level. I often see people doing box squats and they're stopping like right here above their parallel positioning, so they're actually limiting their range of motion for their squats, and it's really taking away a lot of the benefits of the box squat. You want your box to be right below parallel level so you can sit into the hole and get comfortable by coming this low, establish as much leg power from the bottom of the hole as possible. And if you're coming up high and stopping on a box above parallel, it's impossible to get that explosion. So make sure you set your box low enough where you're able to get that full range of motion, pause in the hole, and then explode back up. set, going up one more time, and then with 365, giving it all I got for this last set. Get after it. Quick tip, if you're someone who has a problem with their chest caving in on the squat and it's actually preventing them from increasing their squat, it's not their legs giving out, it's their chest caving forward, which is causing their squat foam to break down. What you need to do to combat that is come under the bar, and when you come under the bar, bring the bar down on your back. So instead of just coming under and resting the bar on your back, I want you to literally pull the bar down above your traps, and it's gonna make the bar much more sturdy on your back, and that tight positioning is gonna prevent you from falling forward. So instead of just resting the bar on your back, push down and create tightness to establish that stability during the squat. Now we're going on to that second exercise. Rest a minute and 30 seconds before you begin. On to that second exercise now, which is gonna be the barbell Romanian deadlift. We're gonna be doing 3 sets of 6 repetitions, and we're using a tempo again, which is gonna be 3-0-0. So that means we're counting to 3 coming down for the RDL, and then no other tempo, so you're just counting coming down, really getting a stretch of that hamstring. And I want you to rest a minute between your sets. So a quick tip for the RDL, one way to optimize your form and really maximize that hamstring engagement, think bringing your hips back. You don't want your knees coming forward before your hips start coming back. So drive your hips backward, and the knees will naturally come forward as you sit back for the RDL and get that full stretch in the hamstring. But you don't want to sit down and have your knees coming forward. You want to sit back, have your hips come backward, and your knees will naturally come forward, and that's how you're going to get the maximum engagement for your hamstrings. Going up and wait for my last set. Whenever you can, push yourself. Don't just go through the motions this year. Push yourself to the next level. Resting a minute, then go on to the next exercise. On to that third exercise now, which is gonna be the belt squat. We're gonna be doing 4 sets of 6 repetitions, and you're gonna be resting a minute in between your sets. And we're utilizing a tempo again, which is gonna be 3-0-0. So 3 seconds coming down, then exploding back up. felt pretty easy. Add another plate. One of my favorite things about the belt squat is it's a whole different feeling of resistance. You're getting a counterbalance coming from the bottom instead of the weight pushing down on you like a normal squat. So it's a really different feeling, and it's a great way to work on keeping your pelvis aligned and work on sitting backward if you have a tendency of falling forward on your toes. Definitely give the belt squat a try. It's something new I've added to my routine that I really do love and I do recommend highly. Last set, added another plate. Now a little tip to avoid squeezing your balls with the chain, attach it to the other side. If you attach it to the same side, I find the weights and the chain aren't in a comfortable position. So attach it on the side, save your balls. Rest a minute, on to the next exercise. On to that fourth exercise now, which is gonna be the dumbbell split squat. You're gonna be doing 3 sets of 8 repetitions. There is no tempo and you're resting 45 seconds in between your sets. On the split squat, it's really important that your front knee stays behind your front toe. That's gonna keep your knee as safe as possible, so you're not gonna have any joint problems when you're performing this exercise. So what that looks like is when you're coming down, you wanna make sure that your knee is staying behind his front toe. And that way you're gonna make sure you're in a safe positioning. Whenever you're doing unilateral exercises, so one side at a time, make sure you're starting with your weaker side and matching it with that stronger side, so you're focusing on building symmetrically. You want to make sure you're hitting each side evenly to build proportionally. example, this is a really great exercise to work on increasing your stability. So if you're someone like me who kind of struggles with their balance, with their legs one side at a time, this exercise is a great way to fix it. Now rest 45 seconds, then on to the next exercise. So now we're gonna have a little fun. We're gonna be doing plie squat pulses on the Smith machine. And the first set is gonna be 20 repetitions, and then you're only gonna be resting 30 seconds in between your sets. I didn't say the rest of the sets because you have 2 more sets to go, and the next set you're going to be doing 30 reps, and then the next set you're going to be doing 40 reps. Ooh, we are burning out those legs. So for the first set with 20 repetitions, I had a 25, a 10, and a 10 on each side. Now I'm taking a 10 off on each side and doing 30 repetitions. Also a tip when you're doing this exercise, you're intentionally not getting a full range of motion. I want you to have a wide stance. So camera guys, show it below the feet. I want you to have a wide stance and have your feet slightly angled outward, and then when you sit in the hole, you're gonna be just pulsing right here at hip level. All right, now let's get into it. 30 reps. They don't understand you. You're from the whole other world, a different dimension. Open my eyes, and I'm ready to go into the light. Kiss me, you kiss me, let me with your love and fill me with your poison. Taking off that last 10 and then with 40 repetitions. Let's go. Fight that burn, rest 30 seconds, then we're heading to calves. All right, aliens, now we're on to yoga ball calf squats. You're gonna be doing 3 sets of 10 repetitions. This exercise is one of my favorite for calves. You feel it like crazy, the burn is insane, and you're gonna be resting 45 seconds in between your sets. Let's get after it. So for the calf squat, you want to come down like a normal squat, and then when you get down to the bottom position, that's when you transfer onto the toes and then come up on your toes to get an emphasis on the calves. So come down, normal squat positioning, you're on your heels, so you're sitting back on your heels, and then you transfer your weight onto your toes and then come up, pushing through your calves. my favorite reasonings for using the yoga ball behind my back is not just for stability, but it allows you to get more of a forward positioning with your feet. So when you come down, you really sit back, and then when you transfer the weight forward, you're really getting a deep sensation into those calves, and then coming up, driving back like that, it really hits deep into those calves, and it gives you a burn that most calf exercises don't really hit as deep within the muscle. Rest 45 seconds, then we're hitting upper abs. First exercise for upper abs is gonna be the seated cable crunch. You're gonna be doing 3 sets of 10 repetitions with 45 seconds of rest in between your sets. The best part about the seated cable crunch is you have an established range of motion. You have your elbows touching your knees every single repetition to establish that full range of motion, get that optimal engagement for those upper abs. If you're trying to build some bigger, thicker, blockier abs, start treating your abs like every other muscle group. Push yourself with that weight, progressively build, and keep working on increasing that tension. Let's go. Now we're on to weighted toe touches for 3 sets of 15 reps with only 30 seconds of rest in between your sets. Keep upping that weight. Started with 30, went to 40, and with 50. Let's go. Last upper ab exercise, we're gonna be doing crunches on the ab bench. You're gonna be doing 3 sets of 20 repetitions with only 20 seconds of rest in between your sets. Adding on that weight. Let's get it. repetition, squeeze your abs as hard as possible. Increase that tension, get them gains. That's it for legs and upper abs. I'm gonna do 12 minutes on the Stairmaster to finish off the workout. I always like to do cardio after my weighted workout. Then I'm gonna stretch, take a nap. So I hope you liked this video, and if so, make sure to smash that thumbs up button and click that notification bell right next to subscribe so you never miss a new video upload from me. I'm uploading multiple videos a week and you don't want to miss any. And also, if you want to look like a badass alien assassin, check out this sleeveless hoodie in the first pinned comment in the description. This is one of my sponsors, Dissident. You can use my code alien15 for 15% off your order. This is dope, guys. You want some badass gains? Gotta rep some badass apparel. Peace, aliens.